Ladies and gentlemen, today we explore a name that's echoing across the crypto community, Bitcoin Hyper, and the conversation around what makes a project truly the best new pre-sale in 2025. In a year dominated by volatility, regulation, and recovery, investors are chasing innovation that could redefine the future of blockchain. And into that race steps Bitcoin Hyper, a Layer 2 solution aiming to transform the most established network of all, Bitcoin itself. The idea is bold. Take Bitcoin's unmatched security and pair it with lightning-fast transactions, smart contracts, and DeFi capabilities that the original chain never offered. Imagine combining the reliability of gold with the speed of the internet. That's the promise of Bitcoin Hyper. Reports from multiple crypto outlets describe the project as one of the fastest-rising pre-sales in the market. It's drawn millions in investment in just weeks, over $25 million, according to some trackers. That alone has sparked headlines like Best Crypto Pre-Sale of 2025. At its core, Bitcoin Hyper wants to bring scalability to Bitcoin by building a Layer 2 network powered by the Solana virtual machine. This setup would allow parallel transaction processing, drastically increasing throughput while keeping fees low. The project says users will be able to wrap their Bitcoin, bridge it to Hyper's chain, and instantly use it in decentralized finance, NFTs, and gaming apps. If successful, that could open Bitcoin to an entirely new universe of applications. Let's talk numbers for a moment. Reports cite a total supply of around 21 billion Hyper tokens. Allocations are roughly split between development, marketing, treasury, and community rewards. Early pre-sale tokens were priced near a cent each, which fueled huge demand from retail investors hoping to catch the next big multiplier. Supporters say it could become Bitcoin's first major smart contract environment, a missing piece that could bring developers and liquidity back to the original network. They picture Bitcoin Hyper as the bridge between the world's most secure base layer and the creative freedom of newer chains. But before we let the excitement carry us away, it's important to remember what we're looking at, a pre-sale. It's an early-stage venture. The blockchain isn't live yet, and the bridge system exists mostly on paper. Execution risk is very real. Many investors forget that every pre-sale is a gamble. You're funding a vision before the proof of performance exists. And yet, that's also why the upside can be extraordinary. If Bitcoin Hyper delivers, it could become the next frontier of Bitcoin scalability. If it stumbles, it may fade into the long list of ambitious but unrealized crypto projects. So, what defines the best pre-sale? It isn't just hype or price. It's the combination of vision, timing, technology, transparency, and trust. A pre-sale becomes great when it identifies a clear problem, offers a feasible solution, attracts a capable team, and communicates openly about milestones and challenges. Does Bitcoin Hyper meet all those boxes? Not yet, but it's building the story that many investors want to believe in, a future where Bitcoin is more than digital gold, it's a living ecosystem. Across crypto forums and YouTube channels, analysts are comparing it to the earliest days of Ethereum or Solana, calling it a potential Bitcoin renaissance. But others urge caution, pointing to anonymous developers and limited public audits. It's a tale as old as crypto itself, potential versus proof. And as always, the truth will reveal itself only when code meets reality. For now, the pre-sale continues to grow. Each funding milestone brings more media attention, more traders rotating in from failing altcoins, and more debate about whether this could be the next 100x opportunity. But hype alone doesn't build blockchains. Transparency does. Execution does. A dedicated developer base does. Investors should ask, who's behind this? Is the team public? Are audits real? When will the mainnet launch? Are token locks and vesting schedules in place? These questions separate speculation from strategy. Because while the rewards of early entry can be massive, the risks can be equally devastating. Thousands of pre-sales have promised revolution, only a few have delivered it. Still, the reason projects like Bitcoin Hyper capture attention is that they tap into a timeless idea that innovation never stops, even in the harshest market. And that somewhere among the experiments, the next transformative technology is waiting. Maybe this is it. Maybe not. But it's worth understanding why so many are watching. The project's roadmap promises the launch of its Layer 2 chain, staking systems, token governance, and dApp ecosystem over the next year. If it stays on schedule, we could see the first live tests by early 2026. That timeline aligns with what many analysts expect to be the next crypto expansion phase, when Bitcoin's next halving tightened supply and capital starts chasing new narratives. Bitcoin Hyper, positioned as a Bitcoin-linked innovation, could benefit from that wave. And yet, caution remains the key word. The best investors in crypto don't fall for every story. They analyze, verify, and diversify. Because the best pre-sale isn't the one with the loudest marketing, it's the one that survives long enough to build something real. Ladies and gentlemen, what makes Bitcoin Hyper so fascinating isn't just the numbers or headlines. It's the reminder that the spirit of experimentation still drives this space. Crypto began with a dream, a decentralized, borderless financial world. Every pre-sale, from the smallest meme coin to the grandest infrastructure project, carries a spark of that original dream. Bitcoin Hyper might succeed in extending Bitcoin's power, or it might simply inspire the next generation of innovators to try again. Either way, it stands as proof that ambition hasn't died in crypto, it's evolving. So when people ask, what's the best pre-sale right now? The answer isn't a ticker symbol. It's a mindset, curiosity balanced with caution, belief balanced with verification. If Bitcoin Hyper fulfills even half its promise, it could become one of the defining stories of 2025. If not, it will still teach us lessons about timing, trust, and technology. As investors, as builders, as observers, our role is to stay informed, not just inspired. And as you leave this discussion today, remember, the future of crypto isn't written by those who chase every trend, but by those who understand the difference between potential and proof. That's what makes any project, and any pre-sale, truly the best. Thank you.